Good morning, my amazing listeners. This is Roshika Ali here once again, bringing a review of a part of a documentary we just watched about the early life of Mr. RehanAllahwala, who is the founder of our Rehan School Online Academy. He was born on the 21st of June 1973 in a family or a caste called the Jamiyate Punjabi Saudagaran from Delhi. They actually migrated from Beira in Punjab to Delhi, and they were basically traders and business people. So, as the scion of a family which was very business minded, his grandfather had a hosiery shop in Delhi, and then they later on migrated to Pakistan. Mr. Rehan Allahwala, as the eldest son of his father, Mr. Ikhlas Allahwala, was very privileged from birth. He was the apple of his mother's eye, and indeed the same for his father. His father loved him so much that he named his shop, Rehan's Paper Mart. It was a wholesale shop for paper, and he named his shop after his firstborn. His mother, Mrs. Munawar Ikhlas, tells us that the key features of the Jamiyate Punjabi Saudagaran community is cleanliness and refinement, and of course, strong sense of business acumen. Mr. Rehan Allahwala, in the true sense of, in the true sense of, of a business-minded community's, protege, he was made to start apprenticeship programs from a very early age. He worked in his uncle's shop and had to do all kinds of menial work. No holes were barred, and he had to really, like, get the full experience of doing every little bit of work in the job, regardless of how like insignificant or menial it was. It was very hard for him, and this kind of training made him strong, and it like sort of made him get control over his ego. He didn't have that sate mentality and think that he was superior to his workers. From his early age, he used to feel that his workers should be his partners and not poor, and they should not be working for him, but they should be working with him. I was particularly impressed by uh, our treasure, uh, uh, our literary treasure and powerhouse, Fatma Suraya Bajja, who was no longer with us, in the advice which she gave to Mr. Rehan Allahwala, that he should continue doing what he does best, looking after people and helping them achieve their objective, and that objective is to get better lives for themselves. So his mother was really, I think, the dominant, force behind his development and his growth as a fearless and humanitarian, because she understood that his interest did not lie in business. She made him join a school for computers, or a training institute for computers, which was called the ABC Institute, and that is where his desire and his interest in computers began. They were, as successful members of a flourishing business class. Like, they were one of the very few people, one of the 50 people who had an IBM computer in the 1980s. And his father got him one of his own IBM computers, which was worth 50,000 at the time, and equivalent to the cost of a plot in Defense Phase 8. So that shows how much love his father had from him, and how much faith he had in him, that he got him a computer even though he did not clear his class 7 exams. So he started, at the age of 13. he started taking computer seriously, and he would try to learn computer programming on his computer. And his early childhood friends like Mr. Faisal Rathore was one of the first people that he got into business with. He started with Commodore 64, the game development, and his entire ground floor of his house was converted into a warehouse for Commodore 64 computers. And they were buying computers, they were rebranding them. They would provide tape backup, and a 6 month guarantee. And his mother had instilled in him again the love for his country, so he really wanted to have made in Pakistan label in whatever it is that he was doing. So he started making accessories for Commodore 64. And it took him 1 or 2 years to make those accessories. He made a voice digitizer. It took him a lot of time and effort to be able to make the plastic die. Asim Khan, another of his early childhood friends, says that they had a game library. There was another game called Dolphin DOS, and and they started. They put in such a lot of effort in their computer programming and games business that within 6 months, all of the Commodore computers were sold out. Musa Ilyas, another of his childhood friends, says that he had the inherent fearlessness of an inveterate businessman, and that was at the cusp of the age of the internet. And when the internet came into play, that is when the next phase of his life journey will begin. I hope my review was understandable to all my listeners, and I hope that the early life of Mr. Rehan Allahwala has given hope to a lot of Pakistanis out there who will not be afraid of doing something new and pursuing their interests. Thank you very much.